Good morning to everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's wait for a little bit of people to start. And let's see if we can see the other part of the wall that is getting built for you guys. Let's get a few people more involved right here. Morning, good morning. Good morning to everyone. Great morning to everyone. Wanted to do a little segment right here, as I always drive over here to this part of the city. See if we can get a little bit more. Linda, ¿cómo estás? Good morning. Thank you to everyone. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Motor Network News in America's Voice. How's everybody doing? Great morning to everyone. Good morning. God bless everyone. Hope that everyone can have a beautiful day and a blessed day, full with work and full with beautiful activities during the day. So this is a place that we've been for longest of time. I'm gonna come a little bit later to this place to show you guys how the second wall is getting built, and we're gonna walk through all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom and show you guys how the second wall is getting built. So I wanted to show you right here where I can park. Look at this little entrance right here is blocked, but the only way that I can park is on this side right here. And I'm going to basically park right here and show you guys how the second wall is getting built. A little bit later we're gonna come to this place and then go to another place. Then I wanted to show you let me get my badge right here, so I don't want people. All right. So I want to show you guys how this second wall is getting built. I'm just going to show you a little bit. This is the second wall that is getting built. Over there, all the way on top of that mountain, that's where I'm going. So you guys remember where I was over here a bunch of times ago, and that is your second wall. Look how big it is. So it's getting built. You remember that we had a long talk about this, and we took a long walk, to the truck driver line, semi-truck line, to the semi-truck border, and how they cross to the United States. Now, on that particular part and in that area, I was doing a coverage for you guys on how the second wall was getting built and how that second wall, it was going to connect to another part that I already broadcast for you guys also, that I did coverage, that it was a certain part of the city where there were houses that they used to house, illegal immigrants back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. It was called the Colonia Libertad. Then it had a little canyon. Now, after that I did a coverage, I told you guys that this wall was going to connect all the way to Playas de Tijuana. This is the entrance to Playas de Tijuana over here. This is your wall. This is the second wall right here, and it's much taller and it's much stronger, as we already said. Last week when we arrived at the airport, I was doing a little video with Ben Bergquam, and he was surprised at how tall and how big is the second one. It goes, right now, it's starting from here to this part, and it goes all the way, up to that, over there in the hill. Our obligation today with you guys in a little while, we're going to come and broadcast for you guys to that particular part over there near the top. Try to see if we can talk to some workers and try to see if we can broadcast for you guys for that part. We see a lot of machinery and exactly the same thing. Now, there's a lot of steel holding it right now. And as you guys see, I don't have my tripod and I don't have the gimbal to be if it moves a lot, I'm sorry, I apologize. But this is the particular situation right here in this area. What does this tell you? It tells you a lot about how how they are working in parts that they're really vulnerable for crossings and parts that they're really important. This is going to help a lot. Now, this is the weirdest thing that I can tell you. Remember the cliff that I always go and I always broadcast from one cliff that is wide open. That cliff, they haven't even put and they haven't even finished the first wall. That is the, I don't, it contradicts themselves. I don't know when they're going to start to put a wall in that particular part on that cliff. But regarding this part right here, as you can see, they are working. They're working a lot. Let me walk a little bit. And look, I'm just going to show you. And I wish I had my equipment already. But I wanted to do this since I got here from Guatemala. Oh, from Tapachula. I wanted to do with this to you guys. But look, this is really nice. This is a really nice view for you guys. There's an American worker right there on the top, as you can see. They're stealing right there. They're working. And you can imagine how tall is it and how big is it when you see that type of machinery. Look at that. That's 3 workers right there. As they're working at the wall. And there's like on every part of the wall, there's always a security door, and the security door is that one, as you can see. There's more workers over there, and they're working on the security door. But this one's they are basically putting up the thing that holds the steel, some steel holders to keep the wall at standing straight. That's what I understand. So this machinery right here, that's what they're doing. So for those people that don't understand, what is the purpose of this wall right here, the biggest one, that is this one right here. Illegal entrances during the last year and this year, since the caravan arrived, went up to 105,000 people. Since the wall is getting built, and the purpose of the President of the United States is to put another one, is to slow down the number of 105,000, that it has slowed down and it has decreased in this part more than 76%. So put in another one, it is going to decrease more. Over there to the top, you see that they're working more. And they are basically going little by little, right? That's what they're doing. Now, I want to take you guys where, there's all the equipment and all the steel where it's saved up. It's really important for you guys to see that. Why? Because that is your taxes. That is your money right there. So you guys can see all the equipment and all the steel and all the things that they are using for your wall. as you can see, there's a lot of homeless people walking around here. Don't like this guy right here, walking around here at the wall. He doesn't have no possibilities right now on crossing. So, you know, but this is basically, you know, your wall right now. The second wall that is much taller. It's around 25 to 30 feet. In some parts, there's more than 30 feet. There's 35 feet. It's really high. But as you see, these workers right here, they are, you know, pushing and putting metal sustainers so they can, so the wall can stand straight. Right there. So this is really important for you guys to know. We're gonna come later on, see if we can, the thing is that if we're gonna come later on, I can record from several parts that is, you know, real close, like that part right there, and also like that part right there, so I can take a couple pictures and also show everybody much closer how, you know, the security door, that one is built. No, and also show take a little cruise with you guys, field trip, go all the way to the top, and all the way to the top they're building more. Let me just close up a little bit right here. You see all the way to the top, that one? That one right there is what it's getting built. It's what it connects to the other side of the mountain. So today let us just walk. Today let us just walk to all the top of the mountain and show you guys how it's looking. If the phone is moving constantly, people, it's because I'm focusing, and when you focus, it moves. And just you know, I want to apologize if it is, you know, I'm stumbling a little bit. I don't have the gimbal, so just for you guys to know that also. So that is your wall, the second wall right here. This is the second one. It is much higher. It's much taller. And it is built for the security of the citizens of the United States. Now, you can see workers. Look at that. Look at how tall is it? That is an American worker, and look how tall is it. That can tell you a lot. How tall and how big is it? That is an American worker bending down a little bit. Look, he's standing. How tall you can see that is? Let's say he's 5'10". So it's more than 30 feet. So pretty much it tells you if you're gonna jump through this one, and if you don't get a sprained ankle, I don't know what you're gonna get with that one. So, just for everybody to know, they're building the second one over here on the west side of the city. Looking at my car, where is it? And this is the second part of the wall. And this is the second wall that is getting built. And all the way to the top, real early in the morning. These people start around, some of them, they don't stop. They work the whole night. And some of them, they just, they start working really early in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. They're starting the construction site. So today, later on this afternoon, we're gonna stay tuned as we are going to broadcast and do a coverage for you guys. We're gonna walk through this little parts right here. I remember the first time that I was broadcasting with Anthony, I walked all the way from up there. Up there, we came down. We walk all these parts of the wall. We show you this part so that you can see the other second part right there, how it goes. And we walked all the way up to that little part and that little tower that is all the way on the top. We walked all that. So today we're gonna walk it again, probably. Let's see if we can do that coverage for you guys and show you guys how this wall is getting built, the second one. And how tall is it? It's real big. Look at it. Look at this. The height on that worker and how tall it goes. Good morning to everyone. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and for America's Voice. I'm live right here at the if my feed is buffering, go out and then come back. I'm live right here at a part in Tijuana, Baja California, Playas de Tijuana. And to show you guys that your second wall is getting built, there's a second one now. And this is the American workers right here. And this is how tall is it, and this is where it goes. It goes all the way to the top. And I want to show you something. A lot of people think, well, where is the security for all these people? And it's real funny. They hide, but up top of that mountain, look at that. There they are. That's the Border Patrol over there on the top, just watching the people and the workers over there on the top. So these people, yes, they get protection. They the Border Patrol is always watching on top of them. Not only that, the chopper sometimes comes randomly during the day. And you get people all the way to the bottom. As you can see, there's another Border Patrol over there. Let me just show you right there. There's another one over there. There are all types of security they have. Foggy, yes, there's a lot of fog over here. So I will leave this feed for everyone to know. This is your second wall, people. As you see, American workers right here doing their job today, real early in the morning. I don't know if they're putting more metal sustainers or they're taking it away. I believe they're taking it away. But this is really important for the American public to know what they're doing. Got all the equipment. The emergency entrance or the security door. More workers all the way to the top. You can see right there. More people working. And all the way to the top. Hi, I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and for America's Voice. We're live in Tijuana, Baja California, at a specific part that is Playas de Tijuana. Is really close to the end of the west side of Tijuana. And this was this was coming. We were broadcasting and doing coverage for you guys for the second wall months ago. And, you know, we told you guys that this wall was going to connect all the way to the west side of Playas de Tijuana. It is now connecting for everybody to know. And it's going to be a long road to put the second wall, but they're building it, people. Later on today, we're going to come over here and give you guys a broadcast about how the second wall is getting built. If you see right here, how big is it and how tall is it? Well, that tells you a lot by that guy standing right there. And how these people are non-stop, they're non-stop working. Let me change the camera for a little bit for you guys to see. This is the highway, people. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Good morning to everyone. And also I'm Oscar Blue for America's Voice. Thank you for joining me this morning as I am live at Playas de Tijuana, broadcasting and doing the coverage for you guys. In the back, you can see the wall and the second wall that is getting built. As you can see, the second wall is much higher, it's much stronger, and it's much taller. You see a lot of people working on this side, and the most amazing thing is that it's going to connect from all the way to the east side, the second wall, all the way to the west side. We thought that it was not going to be that long, that they were not going to connect the second wall, but yes, they're doing that. And also, the most important thing is the security for the American citizens. And how tall is it? It is amazing how tall is the difference of height between the first one and the second one. The difference is much bigger. So later on this afternoon, let me see if we can come over here and we can take a little field trip and walk with you guys and show you how this second wall is getting built and how it connects all the way to that particular part of the mountain, all the way on top of that side. So we're gonna walk with you guys and show you guys how the second part of the wall is getting built. Not only that, after that, showing you guys, I'm going to walk all the way to the cliff where there's a lot of illegal entrance for these irregular migrants that they're crossing to the United States, show you that particular cliff, and hopefully they're building the wall over there, because that is the only part that is wide open, that it has a wide open area. So let's see if we can give you guys a broadcast, a coverage later on this afternoon. I will leave you guys with this view of your second wall that is getting built, much taller, much stronger, and pretty much is going to give you guys more security. There you go. As you can see, the first one is the first wall that was getting built, and that is the second one. And it goes all the way up to right here. This is where it ends, and this is where it's going to be continued. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and for America's Voice. Have a beautiful morning and have a beautiful day. Your second wall is getting built in Tijuana, Baja California. God bless you guys. Peace and love. And always, your country is first.